Welcome to Good News Weekly, your weekly reminder that good things are happening all around the world. Let yourself be inspired and uplifted. We start this week in the waters off the Yorkshire coast with a story 6 decades in the making. 2 giant Atlantic bluefin tuna have been caught off Whitby, the first time that's happened since the 1960s. These fish, both weighing more than 300 kilograms, had vanished from the North Sea when overfishing wiped out the herring populations they depended on. What's brought them back is a combination of stronger Atlantic-wide fishing controls, recovering herring stocks, and years of patient conservation effort. Researchers from the University of Exeter have been tagging the fish as they return, calling their presence historic. Bluefin tuna are apex predators. Their return is a signal that the ecosystem beneath them is healthier too. 60 years of absence, and now they're home. Now, a discovery that speaks to just how much we're still learning about nature. Scientists analyzing the DNA of Madagascar's Baobab trees have found that what everyone believed was a single widespread species is actually 2. The newly recognized tree, Adansonia bosei, grows in the island's northwest and has been given back a name that was first proposed in 1910 but never formally adopted. That raises Madagascar's count of native baobab species from 6 to 7 and reminds us that even the world's most iconic trees still hold secrets. Baobabs can live for thousands of years. It turns out we haven't quite finished getting to know them. Next, a story built from 40 years of satellite data. A major new global analysis has found a net gain of nearly 48,000 hectares of mangrove cover worldwide between 1985 and 2025. Mangroves are among the most valuable ecosystems on Earth. They absorb carbon at extraordinary rates, protect coastlines from storms, and support enormous biodiversity. There have been significant losses in parts of the world, but overall, it is a net positive, measured across the entire planet over 4 decades, which is something worth noting. It means restoration efforts are working, and the line is moving in the right direction. And here's a story that will change the way you look at the creatures living in soil and in the sea. Researchers at the Max Planck Institute have discovered that dozens of animal species, including marine worms, starfish, sponges, and earthworms, carry enzymes that can break down naturally occurring bioplastics produced by bacteria. These compounds, found all over the world in soil and ocean sediment, had been assumed to be the exclusive domain of microorganisms. Animals had apparently been digesting them for hundreds of millions of years, and we simply haven't known about it. The discovery opens up new questions about how biodegradable plastics break down in the environment, and reveals that nature was running a recycling system long before we thought to look for one. Now, a number that deserves a lot of attention. According to a new report from the IUCN, more than 124 million hectares of degraded land is currently under restoration, rehabilitation, or improved management across the globe. That's an area roughly twice the size of France, of forests, grasslands, drylands, and farmland being actively brought back to life. Countries have pledged far more than this, and there's a long way still to go. But what the report also provides, for the first time, there is a structured global picture of what restoration actually looks like in practice. An area twice the size of France being given back to nature. That's truly profound. And finally this week, a discovery from the North Pole. Scientists have identified a previously unknown natural process in the Arctic, where sunlight reacts with chemicals from the ocean, algae, and sea ice to generate atmospheric particles that seed clouds. Near the edge of melting sea ice, these particles were found to multiply by up to 50 times in a single day. Researchers are calling it a natural cloud factory, and remarkably, it wasn't included in any of our climate models until now. Understanding it will help scientists build a more accurate picture of how the Arctic responds to warming. Sometimes the most important discoveries are the ones that reveal how much our best models are still missing. We're still learning how this planet works, and this unique discovery can lead to great breakthroughs for our climate.
That's Good News Weekly for this week. 6 stories from across the globe, proving that positive progress happens around the world. If this gave you a boost, Share it with someone who could use a pick-me-up. New episodes drop every Sunday. I'll see you next week.